The date is December 31st, 2024, and I just recently checked out the updated version, or video actually, of the Southwall for last year, and I do plan on having quite a bit of changes for this upcoming year of 2025 for the Southwall, and so I decided, let me just go ahead and knock out a video, just document how it looks currently in the current state. And so one thing I did change was I had my Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns display here. This is actually not the Southwall, but this is something cool to note that I did add some more championship belts to the displays. I put the card back side parts compilations right there to have to add to the door. Just don't want them to go to waste. So the big thing that I did differently this year was that I added a lot of minifigs to the display. So if you check out my John Cena collection up at the front. Now, from last year actually, I put a lot of minifigures pretty much everywhere. Then this display right here, this one I think used to have my either ECW or TNA display. So this was just a compilation of a lot of the minifigs that I wired through lots that I don't want to put them or have much room to put them in a display. So this is a nice little mashup of this is a fun, I like this display. I might add more like this pretty soon, but added more figures to my Chris Benoit collection, my Chris Jericho, and I'm actually thinking this year of maybe making a Macho Man display. But as I was saying with the minifigures, I added a ton of those, especially to the John Cena display. See a ton of them right here. Added quite a few of him. Added a couple of new inbox figures for him. Got that him in the Nikki 1 2-pack. Found this one on a lot that they recently released, the greatest hits or from the vault, something like that, re-release. So I'm gonna get that one loose and then keep that one inbox, and added that. Added some more minifigs to the Undertaker display. This spot used to be my MVP display, which I have currently moved to the north wall, but now I love that TMNT mashup that they did this year, and that was probably some of my favorite figures released. Not much has changed on those two. I moved the MVP that was here into the MVP display, and then added some minifigs there. Andre display, added a couple of new small figures there. This right here, I forgot what it used to be, but it's just a mashup of figures that don't quite have a home yet and for display, so it's nothing, just kind of a mix and match. The Triple H display, it's grown, especially with the minifigs. The Brock Lesnar, all those minifigures were added in this year. Really like his display. It's starting to get like a little crowded in there to where you may not be able to appreciate it as much. But the 90s genre display, added maybe the Sultan and maybe one or two other figures, maybe change that Vader up. But these up here didn't change too much from the 80s to mid 90s display. Got that Mean Gene and Hogan recently, so that was new. And then these don't go with the specific Ultimate Editions, but they do represent the wrestler themselves. And so got that on the bottom display. Still got to open up this. This was given to me from one of my students, but I moved my Samoan Dynasty display here now, and it has grown. It used to be on the east wall. More of my Jax and Jax Deluxe. I showed that earlier, and since I'm over here in this corner, this is where I put most of my Jax classics. But once again, back over to the south wall. This is another just mashup of figures I need to find a permanent home for, but this is this temporary spot till I figure out what to do with them. And then my family section, or I was gonna make probably like a father-son section here. Kind of toyed around with that idea, especially maybe we could put like Dominic and Ray, and maybe the Kurt Hennings. Anywho, got my Chase display. The Chase figures are in the box right there, and then the regulars are out here. Still got my Stone Cold truck. Kind of grew to like that. And that's pretty much it for the Southwall. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.